The pitcher's mound on a women's softball field is 43 feet from home plate, and the distance between the bases is 60 feet. How far is the pitcher's mound from first base? Let's go and draw a picture here. We've got our plates. We'll say here's home plate, and we have our first base, and we've got our pitcher's mound that from home plate is 43 feet. So let's go ahead and just consider that. I've got, say that's about 43 feet. There's our pitcher's mound, home plate, first base. We know that our bases are 60 feet apart. Okay, and then this side right here is what we're looking for, how far the pitcher's mound is from first base. Now that's what was stated. However, we do know that this is part of a softball field where we have a diamond for the bases. Okay, it forms actually a square, which means that this angle is actually a 45-degree angle. Okay, because if we were to draw, say, third base, if we were to draw third base, it'd be, over here. This would form a right triangle, a right angle, and of course, this side is bisecting that angle. Okay, so we have a side angle side here, and so to find this length over here, of course, we can use our law of cosines. Let's go ahead and label. Got our angles A, B, and C. Doesn't really matter how you label as long as you're consistent with putting side lengths opposite the corresponding variable for the angles. Okay, so I've got my my picture, I've labeled, and now I can use my law of cosines. I know the angle B, so I'm going to have to use the form that has the angle B in it, which is b squared equals a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine of the angle B. And plugging in everything we know, we don't know side length B, that's what we're looking for. B squared equals A, which is 60 squared, plus C, which is 43 squared, minus 2 times A times C times the cosine of that angle, 45 degrees. So we're trying to solve for B, so we know we're just going to be doing the square root here. Square root. All right. And so now we're ready to plug this into our calculator. So we have the square root of 60 squared plus 43 squared minus 2 times 60 times 43 times cosine of 45 degrees, which I know is the square root of 2 over 2. And hit enter, and we get our length for that distance. So 42.43. 42.43. This is the distance from the pitcher's mound to first base. And we were measuring all of these lengths with feet. So this is measured in feet.